I'm Pamela Isaacs, and this is Around the Family Islands. Today on the show, we will talk with Genevieve Dames. Miss Dames has been involved with the tree lighting ceremony in Exuma for many years. We have with us today Miss Genevieve Dames Kopi, who is originally from the Bahamas but now resides in Boston. Welcome to Around the Family Island.
Thank you so much, Pam. It's nice to be here.
Okay, did I get that right? Welcome. I know you love the sunshine, don't you?
Oh, man, it's great to be out of the cold.
Yeah, I know. How's Boston?
It's good. It's really good, but it's a little cold now.
Right. Now, talking with you off air, Miss Kopi, you seem to have a very interesting story, but give us a little background about yourself. I said you were originally from the Bahamas. You're back home. Now, how often do you come home?
I'm an Exumian. I'm only living in Boston for now, and I come home. I come home for the opening of an envelope. I love home, and this trip I came specifically to do this Christmas tree lighting service.
All right, then. Now, this is what I'm going to talk a little about. Now, is the Christmas tree lighting service in Georgetown, Exuma?
It is. It has always been in Georgetown, and it's going to be much bigger than we've ever done it before.
Okay, before we get to that, tell me a little, how did you become involved in the, what I'm going to call the Georgetown Exuma Christmas tree lighting ceremony?
Okay. We've been doing this for many years. I've been partnershiping with the Kiwanis clubs or Toastmasters or the Resource Center or COB, whichever entity I'm involved with. We develop a committee, organize a committee, and we just get it done every year.
How many years have you been doing it, Genevieve?
More than 16 years.
Oh, okay. Now I understand this year is going to be a little different.
Yes. Over the years, we've only been doing Regatta Park. But last year when I visited home, it wasn't properly organized. So my husband said to me, "Why don't you do it again?" So when I came home in the summer, I met with the administrator and we got a committee together in August. And so we've been working on this since then. And now the plan is we're going to decorate the whole of Regatta Park and the indigenous shacks that are on the park. We will decorate the straw market, the big evergreen tree next to the straw market, and we'll also decorate the big evergreen tree in front of the administrator's complex.
Boy, Exuma is going to be lit right up this year.
Lit up.
Okay.
We've managed to get donations from Sandals, G&G, most of the businesses on the island. The average person, when they see me, most of them are just giving me their $5 because I have this thing on Facebook, and we're trying to get have everyone have a vested interest in the park. So even if they give $5, it goes towards maybe a pack of lights, or a pack of lights.
So you had to purchase quite a bit of lights because you're going to light. You said the indigenous. You're going to light up the trees, the buildings, the entire park. Mm-hmm. How were you able to buy all of these lights?
Well, I got a couple sponsors in Boston and Sandals, like I said, but the community of Exuma is really coming forward and assisting. So we have, also I ordered the lights online and had them shipped over. Oh. But we have enough lights to make the showing great. Now, I am doing foot soldier work now to make it spectacular.
All
So
right.
it's going to be really, really interesting to see.
So tell me, how are the residents embracing all of this?
Well, they're so used to me doing it that, now word is getting around that it's going to happen again, and they love it. Because it's not only going to be just the lighting. We're having Santa Claus there to give out gifts. We have candies and other little trinkets for the kids. We have the marching band that'll be doing a prelude to the service. We have Junkanoo Rush Out. So it's really going to be an evening to bring Christmas to Exuma.
All right. Okay. And you're going to have Junkanoo Rush out as well.
Oh, yeah. Afterwards, yes. And the whole process starts from the weekend. The utility companies will work with us on Saturday to do the high trees. And then on Monday and Tuesday, we work all day doing the lower work. And then Tuesday night, we'll have the grand finale.
Okay, so how many people do you have on your committee who are assisting you?
Everyone has done something because, like, we have someone who was in charge of getting donations from the churches. We have someone who dealt with the schools, someone who dealt with the boating community, someone who's the treasurer. So everyone had their duty to perform, and they've done that. So I only come in to pull everything together.
Together, right.
And we get it done.
Okay. What role is the Ministry of Tourism in Exuma playing in all of this?
The Ministry of Tourism is like my backbone. I come to them when I need help. Whatever I need, they help me with. But in particular, this year, they're helping me with the program for the schedule of events for the night. So they're working with me on that, pulling the talents together for the night.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You said you've been doing it for about 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
Do you say in the future, say about 5-10 years from now, what do you envision happening around this Yuletide season in lightening up Exuma?
Okay, well, starting next year, I'm looking at moving over to the library and do the grounds on the library. I want to do the library itself. Then we want to do the big tree in front of the Georgetown Primary School. We want to move over to the administrators complex and get the big tree next to the courthouse. And then we want to look at getting the decorations for the lamp poles, maybe to go all around Georgetown or maybe just concentrate on the center. And then we want to get into buying the gifts for the children so that we could have a real Santa Claus giving session on the park. And because what we want to do is move into getting the LED lights, which will last longer. Therefore, we don't have to replace them. And then the monies we collect over the time could go into doing more for the children and just making it more spectacular as we go along.
Mm-hmm. So, like you said, the money as you keep your lights, the funds that you collect, you don't have to buy those lights anymore, and you can use it for something else.
Right.
What about the senior citizens on the island?
Well, the senior citizens, we have clubs and churches that do a lot of feeding and gifts for them. But, that's a thought that we could look into buying things that could, not only for the kids, but for the seniors as well. Mm-hmm. But it's a work in progress because we're now looking at opening an account. So, because I'm going to be collecting money for the rest of the year, into next year. So we'll just have a collection going on to make this bigger and better and just take it as far as we could get it.
Right, because as we all know, Miss James, we need money for everything,
Oh yeah.
particularly now. But you talked about Georgetown. Now I am familiar with Exuma. What about the outlying settlements? I know it's a big place, and there are children staying in Farmers Key and other areas. How do you kind of reach those children?
Well, we have to start with the mainland, but I'll tell you, I was involved in an organization called Our Father's Business here on Exuma, and from that business, we were able to reach out to the Exuma Keys as well. But like I said, as we get the money come in, then we'll be able to branch out further and further. But right now, we just taking baby steps. Well, a little giant step, and then from then we'll get into the baby steps and just go on. Because trust me, Christmas is my favorite time of the year. I'm a big kid. I'm actually doing this for me. I am lighting this park for me. I love Christmas. We love doing it. So this is only going to steamroll bigger or snowball for the season, bigger and bigger.
And so the residents as well as the tourists, it seems. I mean, you make me want to come to Exuma and see all you get me excited.
I'm telling you, people everywhere I go, people are getting excited, and I'm
Yes.
telling them, bring the kids out early for the Santa, because, once you get the kids out, the parents will be there, and then, therefore, you get the program started on time. And we don't have to do that, an hour late, 40 minutes late. No, the kids are going to come early because they want to get their stuff, and parents will have to come out. So we are doing this and doing it well.
Okay, Miss Dames. All right. It sounds as if you're going to have a wonderful time this year and many years to come.
Oh, trust me, I wish there was a way you could film this or get pictures and see, let the
Yes,
Bahamas
yes,
see.
yes.
Listen,
Yes,
I
yes.
heard a few years ago that they were going around the islands doing this. We have been doing this so long. This is nothing new to Exuma, but it's new that we're taking it to the level that we're taking it. But this Exuma, I don't know if any other island started this 16
No.
to 20 years ago.
I think you were the first, You're the pace
Probably.
setters. I think you were. Yes.
Yeah, so
I
this is
think
nothing new to us, but trust me, no other island will be able to compete with Exuma this Christmas.
okay. Because other islands are following your pattern. I've talked to other persons, and they're having their tree lighting ceremony as well.
Yep, they could have a tree. We're having a park. We're having a center.
Okay. All
We're
right.
having a center, and I'm telling you, tourism will send you photographs
Yes, yes.
so
We're
that you
gonna.
can see.
All right. Next time, I'm gonna make sure we're gonna work on getting a camera down there because this is something that I think the entire Bahamas needs to see
I'm telling you,
eventually.
trust me, and
Okay.
as I was surfing the internet, leading up to making the orders, there are things out there that we could get, but because of the budget I was working with, I was unable to. But trust me, next year I am buying those things, and it's
Okay.
not only going to be the traditional lights. It's going to be the LED stars and the spears and all those other things
All right.
that I will have dripping from these trees.
And it seems as if you have a determination. All right, you do that, and we will certainly work on getting the cameras down there. I promise
Hallelujah.
you that. All right, Miss Dames, tell me, what are your closing words?
All I want to say is Christmas is a special time of the year, and I just wish everyone could just feel the spirit of Christmas, not the material things. Just get into the Christmas feeling and the spirit and just do things. Get up and do something for your community, do something for the elders, and do something for yourself. Just put, if only one strand of light on your house, because there's nothing prettier than driving through somewhere and seeing a Christmas tree from the window, or seeing just a strand of icicle on the front of your house. It just brings you more into that Christmas spirit. And that's what we're doing for Exuma. We are bringing Christmas to Exuma on Tuesday, December 10th at 6:30 p.m.
All right.
And I guess you could tell how excited I am.
Yes, you are. Okay, Miss Dames. Genevieve
Thank you
Dames.
so much.
Thank you very much. And I think we ought to congratulate you for, I know it's going to be a job well done, just how you explained it to me here today.
Well, thank you, and I will express your sentiments to my committee.
Yes, please do. Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Isaac.
Thank you too, and all the best. This has been Around the Family Islands with Pamela Isaacs. This program is a production of BIS Broadcasting. Be sure to tune in next time for another trip around the Family Islands.